ChitChat English.
Hi. I heard you've been improving your English. How's that going?
Hi. Yes, I've been trying. It's going well, but sometimes it's a bit challenging. How about you?
Same here. I find it tough to remember new words. What do you do to improve your vocabulary?
I try to read simple English books and watch children's shows in English. They use simpler words.
Oh, I have a funny story about learning English. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, please. I love funny stories.
I decided to order a pizza over the phone to practice my English. Carefully, I rehearsed my order, but when the time came, I got a bit nervous and mixed up my words. I said, "Hello, I'd like to order one large pizza with mushrooms, and please make it with no cheese on the top of the roof."
Haha, that's so cute. What did the person on the phone say?
The person on the other end paused for a moment, trying to understand, then burst out laughing. "You mean no extra cheese on top, right? Don't worry, our pizzas don't come with roofs." I realized my mistake, laughed along, and corrected my order. It was a small slip, but it turned into a funny story that I shared with friends, reminding everyone that it's okay to make mistakes while learning a new language.
That's a good lesson. I have a story too. Once, I was in a shop trying to find a shirt. I couldn't remember the word shirt, so I said, "I'm looking for something to wear on my body, not pants."
Haha, that's hilarious. Did the shopkeeper understand?
Yes, after a moment, they smiled and showed me the shirts. It was embarrassing but funny too.
These stories show that making mistakes is part of learning. It's better to try and mess up than not try at all.
Exactly. And we can always look back and laugh at these moments. They make great stories.
Oh, I've got another one. Last week, I was at a restaurant trying to order chicken soup. But instead of saying chicken soup, I accidentally said kitchen soup.
Haha, kitchen soup? What did the waiter say?
The waiter looked puzzled and then smiled, saying, "Our kitchen is clean, but I wouldn't recommend the soup from there." We both laughed, and he helped me with the correct pronunciation.
That's hilarious. I have one more. Once, I was practicing greetings and decided to try a mix of "how are you" and "what's up." When meeting a friend, they confidently said, "How's up?" The friend, puzzled but amused, looked at the sky and responded, "Well, the sky is up."
Ha ha! These mix-ups are the best. It's like our own comedy show while learning English.
Right, How do you handle grammar? That's another big challenge for me.
I understand. I use a grammar book designed for beginners and do a little bit every day.
What about understanding different accents? I find it really tricky.
Oh, that's tough for me too. I try to listen to English from various countries on the internet.
Do you ever feel overwhelmed? Sometimes there's so much to learn that I don't know where to start.
Absolutely, it happens. When it does, I take a break, or I focus on just one thing, like listening or vocabulary.
What's important is to keep going and enjoy the process.
I use flashcards for new words and phrases. It's quite helpful. Do you practice speaking too?
I do. I practice with a language learning app. It pairs me with English speakers who want to learn my language.
That sounds great. I'm a bit shy to speak. Any tips?
I was shy too. But practicing with friends and joining online language exchange meetings helped me.
Good idea. I'll try that. How do you deal with understanding native speakers? They speak so fast.
I felt the same. I started with listening to slow English podcasts and watching movies with subtitles.
Thanks for the tips. We should practice speaking together sometime.
Definitely. It would be great practice for both of us. Let's do it.
By the way, how do you practice pronunciation? That's another area I find tricky.
I practice by listening and repeating phrases from language learning apps. Sometimes, I record myself to compare with native speakers. It really helps to hear the difference.
That's a smart idea. I've never thought about recording myself. I'll try that.
Also, singing along to English songs can be fun and good for pronunciation. Have you tried it?
No, I haven't, but it sounds fun. I'll add some English songs to my playlist.
Do you use any apps or websites for learning English?
I use a few apps for vocabulary and grammar exercises. They're great for daily practice.
Besides language exchange apps, I use websites with interactive stories. They improve my reading and listening skills. Plus, it's like playing a game.
That sounds interesting. I'll look for some interactive stories online.
And don't forget about joining online forums or social media groups for English learners. It's a good way to see common questions and answers, and you can even make friends to practice with.
Joining groups sounds like a good way to immerse myself. Thanks for suggesting it.
No problem. Remember, every little bit of practice adds up. We'll get better bit by bit.
Yes, we will. Thanks for all the advice and encouragement. Let's keep practicing and sharing what works.
Absolutely. Looking forward to our next chat. Happy learning until then.